Hi, Mayura. How are you?
Yeah, sir, fine, thank you.
Okay.
And
Can you
what?
tell me some? Sorry. Yeah, please go ahead.
No. I'm how's you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you. Thank you for asking. So, can you tell me something about yourself?
Yeah. Sir, my name is Mayura. I have the 3.5 years of experience in the manual and automation testing, but I have the more experience in the manual testing. In
Hmm.
my current organization, sir, I did the many more testings like integration testing, unit testing, database testing. Mostly, I worked on the database testing, ETL testing also. And I know the very well the difference between the SDLC and SDLC. Even I can write the queries and run also, and even know the defect life cycle also, sir. And most probably in my current organization, sir, we use the agile methodology. So where we use the which methodology I can very well understand, because so many methodology, but most probably we use the agile, and sometimes waterfall methodologies also we use. So I can related the both, why we use the both the methodology better for the project. And mostly I worked on the telecom domain. Uh, that's it, sir.
Mhm. Okay. So, let's consider one of the scenarios. Fine. So, you can take an example. So, let me share the screen. Is the screen visible?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, it's one of the restaurant-based application, and you need to come up with the five most important test scenarios to perform the testing. Five most important test scenarios. Okay. It can be
Yes.
functional, it can be non-functional. It is up to you.
Hmm.
But you have to decide the best five scenarios which you need to test.
First thing, if you want to go with the website, should be the strong. Then second, in the website, sir, there is a need of the login and password. First thing. Second thing is the uh,
Yeah, login and password you're telling then. Second.
uh, second second should be the menu card.
Hmm, okay. Then
Third one is the availability.
availability of what?
Sir, it's a timing, and if they are providing the home delivery, there is also need of the timing.
Home delivery time you're telling.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
And fourth one is the location.
hmm. Then
Fourth one is the location, and fifth one is the if they giving the some offers, so it will be the shows on the first page. So discount offer.
offers you're telling. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no. Please go ahead. You are telling something about it. Offers.
And also a feedback form also. Feedback means like a rating, depends on the rating.
Right. That I got. Then
Uh, yeah, sir. I think it's in.
okay. So five scenarios you have to give, right? So see,
Hmm, hmm,
whenever you get this kind of an application, this kind of an interview question with respect to restaurant application, you can
hmm,
first clarify in the interview itself that whether you are looking for the testing of which particular modules. Is it the online based? Like we have these applications, you have Zomato, you have Swiggy, all this portals, all these apps are there who are delivering the food, right? Or is it the offline based, right? The restaurant, once you go offline there and you have a food there in person,
Hmm.
or is it a takeaway, right? So, so those kind of clarity you can ask. Okay, so today you could have
Hmm.
asked that kind of clarity. So in a real time interview, get the clarity before answering. Okay,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
if you see, yeah, this one, this second, this third, home delivery, location, and office, all these are related to the online itself,
Right, sir.
right? What if
Huh.
I am a customer, I'm an end user who is more interested to go to the restaurant and have a food there, right? It depends on end users. It depends on how, you never know 100% how the user is using your application, right? For someone, it might be a different experience. For someone, it might be a different thing, right? So as of now, let's see, let's do one thing. So consider you have asked me that what is the priority, which is the module that we need to focus. So I'm telling you, mix of
Hmm.
both. Then let's
Yeah.
keep two things for one case and things for another case. So one is, see, when you are saying
Hmm.
it's a restaurant based application, right? You have the restaurant application. Now you want to book a table there, right? As
Hmm.
you have a plan, maybe with your friends, with your family, you want to go there. You want to book a table there, right? So you can test that scenario. That's the first priority. Okay. The second
Hmm.
thing would be that what if you want to order the food online? Okay. So within
Hmm.
when you say this scenario, you want to order the food online. So in that, again, there will be steps that you are trying to order. You are selecting some offer letter, you are applying some coupon code, you are getting a discount on that, you are getting some X% of discount on that, and then your food is getting ordered. So all these steps would be coming in this particular scenario itself.
Hmm.
Then offers also we got, then booking a table. Yeah. Then you can see five scenarios you have got, right? So you would like to test everything because it might happen that you might be missing something. So you don't want to go into that particular zone. So try to test everything. I can understand five is a very less number, right?
Hmm.
Booking a table, ordering the food online. These two are functional scenarios. One of the non-functional scenarios you can take is how much time is taken in getting the food prepared. Okay. You can
Hmm.
you can also check about the quality of the food, right? So
Huh.
quality of the food, right? That is also very important. Then how much time is being taken in getting the food prepared or getting it delivered,
Didn't.
right?
Hmm.
These then one of the scenario you can take or is the UI UX of the application. Is it easy to understand the flow? Is it easy to kind of select some one of the item and add it to the cart, and then you see whether you are able to get that price displayed there. So all those things. So kind of a UI UX. How is the look and feel of the application? That is one of the thing that you can take. So what happened here is we have five scenarios. UI UX got covered, functional scenarios got covered, non-functional scenarios also.
Right.
So everything got covered, right? So
Means we should first ask for the uh, what is calendar means for the online and offline. After that, which should be the priority? So
yeah,
according to the priority, we okay. Okay.
correct. See, as a tester, in not only it is restricted to the interviews, but it is also more about when you are working in some particular project in the company. So don't assume that things do happen, right? You
Yeah.
always ask questions. And if you will ask these kind of questions, see, what happens is in an interview,
Hmm.
99.99% you won't be knowing the interviewer until unless there is some exception scenario, he comes out to be your friend or she comes out to be your friend. So
Hmm.
you will be interacting with them for the first time. So you would like to know their thought process. What is their
Yeah.
thought process? What is your thought process? See,
Right. Right.
in an interview, again, we don't have to argue. But once you come to know about, okay, she's thinking in this direction. So maybe I have to answer in this direction. So then accordingly, what would happen is your answers would be getting streamlined with her thought process. And that would be the point where the chances for you
Okay.
for getting selected in an interview would get increased, right? So that's
Right, right.
we have to deal with such kind of questions.
Hmm.
Hmm? So
Okay, sir.
this was one of the question. Now, okay, you were telling about agile methodology. So what is agile?
Sir, in many more companies, maximum use the agile methodology because it is convenient to develop the any software. So basically, agile methodology we use for the to develop the software in step by step. So that's why we use the agile methodology. In agile methodology, there is some components. The first one is the uh, sprint planning, daily scrum meeting, then retrospective meeting. On the basis of these components, we did the we developed the software. So in the sprint sprint planning, there is an involvement of the each team, and we discuss about the backlogs and discuss about the backlogs and how which task will be assigned for the today. He, in that sprint planning. After that, the daily scrum meeting, there is a uh, there is a project manager will on the basis of the user story, they will assign to the work, and they will assign to the work and the sprint review, which thing we did not go well, and which thing will go well. Here is we discuss. And after this retrospective meeting, in that meeting, sir, there is a we get the feedback from the team members. These components are basically used in the agile methodology. Without agile methodology, we cannot develop the software properly. So that's why we use the agile.
So see, what is agile? So the shortest point would be, shortest answer here would be,
Hmm.
agile is the ability to create the softwares and to respond to the change that you are getting, right? In waterfall or in traditional models, what happens is you are developing the softwares. It is an ongoing process. And maybe after certain phases, you come to know that there is a change request that is coming from the client, which might create some kind of uncertainty in that releasing that software. But in agile, what happens is you are giving demos to the customers or to the stakeholders frequently. You are in touch
Hmm.
with them. You know what are their expectations, and accordingly, the things will be taken care, right? So agile software. So you can also develop a software. So it's nothing but agile is having the kind of you have communication, you are collaborating with the
So
customers, right? You are responding to the change. That's what you can tell, right?
means
Now,
we cannot tell about the components. It's there is a need at only to what is the agile methodology, right, sir?
right. So if they are asking you what is agile methodology, so you can explain about the mindset.
Hmm.
Then if they will ask you about the different agile ceremonies that you are part of, then you have to explain about the different calls, the meetings, the process that you are following, right? So
Okay, okay.
yeah, it depends on what questions they are asking, right? If they tell you about the Agile Manifesto, if they ask, then all those things will come, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Accordingly, you can answer.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So consider a scenario where you have a regression suite in that you have 900 plus test scenarios, which already have been written. Okay. If you want, I can explain you. 900 plus test scenarios have been written by you, and you have got 10 to 12 modules itself.
Hmm.
Now, when you release this particular product, then what happens is the customer is finding the issues.
Yes.
Okay, even though you had executed all these 900 plus test scenarios,
Hmm.
you gave the sign off, you gave a green flag that this product is good, we can go ahead with it, right? And
Hmm.
now, when you release that particular product, then the customer is finding the bugs in that. So, how will you deal with this scenario?
Uh, this product customer finds. First thing, sir, when I got the bugs from the customer, I will assign to the, I will check it. And after
Hmm.
that, I assign to the developer.
Hmm. Then
And if the developer satisfied with my this bugs, uh, then it will be the resolved. But if he is not satisfied with not with me,
hmm.
then I will again check all my test cases, and I will show him and discuss with him, and this thing um, yeah, these things, sir.
You are able, so were you able to see the Notepad plus plus screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now what happens here is you have executed 900 plus test scenarios. If you get this kind of a question in a real-time interview, which is definitely going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
you will get this, right? You have 3 to 4 years of experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now you need to identify the,
Mm-hmm.
is it a change request, or is that something, a test case or a scenario which is missed from your side, right? So is that a change request, or is that a test case which is missed from your side? So you'll identify that particular defect, you'll identify that particular bug. If it's a change request, you'll ask the stakeholder to create an enhancement request for that, and that will be taken care. But if it is missed from your end, right, then what you will do is you will include that particular test case in your regression,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that from future onwards, you don't miss it, right? So you'll include that particular test case in regression. Second thing is about the test data. So you will get the test data from the customer, and you will see how they are testing, what kind of, maybe if it's an upload file or download file. So what kind of files they are being using, what kind of data that they have, what kind of accounts that they have, how do they test this, right? Which user permissions are there with the help of which they get this issue, right? Is there a specific role? Is there a specific user because of which these issues are coming? So that's how you will analyze these things, right? Is this clear?
Can you tell me one more time, sir?
Yeah, yeah. So now what you have
Hmm.
done is you have executed 900 plus test scenarios.
Hmm.
Those were written by you and your team. It covers nearly 10 to 12 modules, so you're good from your side. Everything is
Hmm.
taken care. But when you release this product, when you release this project, then
Hmm.
what happens is customer is finding the bugs in it. So what do you need to do in this situation? So you'll identify the bug, whether it's a change request or it's a test case which is missed from your side. Once that bug identification is done, then you will have the test steps to reproduce, right? So you'll try to reproduce in your environment, and then you will include that particular test case in your regression suite. So as
Hmm.
of now, you have 900 plus. If you'll include this, some more test scenarios that you will have. You'll also have a discussion with the customer, what kind of test data they are using, right? Is it a
Hmm.
specific file because of which this issue is?
Yeah.
right? Those kind of
Right,
things.
sir.
Then is it specific with respect to some permission or some user because of which that issue is coming, right? So those all things you can ask with them, you can discuss with them,
Yes, sir. Got it.
right?
Hmm.
Okay, great. Now I'm giving you one scenario. Okay, so this is the question. So imagine you are working as an sdet at Apple, right, on the latest version of the iOS operating system. During the testing phase, several bugs have been reported. So here is a list of all bugs. You have bug A, you have bug B, you have bug C, you have bug D, bug E. How would you prioritize and categorize these bugs based on their severity and the impact? Yeah, voice is coming. Yeah, am I audible? Hello, Mayura, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right now, audible.
yeah. So you have got 5 bugs with you, right? Bug
Hmm.
A, bug B, bug C, bug D, and bug E. So how would you prioritize and categorize these bugs based on their severity and impact? So you have to describe your approach and logic behind your decisions.
Your decision. Sir, hello.
Yeah.
Sir, notepad will not show me.
Oh, now screen is visible.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, first thing I categorize in two parts. So which one is the high and which one is the low?
Hmm.
So high priority. So in the case of the high priority, so bug A and bug B and in the high priority. And second is the
So you are telling bug B, you will ask the
uh,
development team to get it fixed first.
yes, because battery percentage is needed, and and after that, sir, bug A and bug B, and low priority should be the bug C and bug E.
So bug B is a high priority. Then which bug will come?
Bug B will be the first, second thing, bug A and bug B and bug A.
So first will be bug B or first will be bug A? Which bug will you ask them to get it resolved first?
Bug B, sir.
So bug B, then A, and then
No, sir. Bug B is the second.
second. So which one is the first?
Bug B is the first. Bug B is the second.
Hmm.
Bug A is the third,
Hmm.
and bug E is the fourth, and bug C is the fifth.
So let this be an open question for the people who are watching this video. How would you prioritize and categorize these bugs based on their severity and impact? So you can let us know in the
Hmm.
comment section of the video itself, right? And you can also describe your approach and logic behind the decisions. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's discuss this thing in this particular here itself. So you have got bug A in which the device is randomly restarting, right? Then you have
Hmm.
got bug B about the battery percentage, which is
Hmm.
causing confusion. Then you have got
Hmm.
bug C, which is providing minor alignment issues.
Hmm.
Got bug D, which is taking unusually long time, 15 seconds to unlock using Face
Hmm.
ID, right? And then
Hmm.
you've got bug E, so which is Bluetooth connection occasionally drops, requiring the user to reconnect manually.
Manual.
Okay, so here the first defect, which is which should be on a priority to get fixed is bug A, right? Because the customers, the end users' data is getting lost, right? Just imagine if your data is not
Oh,
there in your, maybe you have clicked some photos, you have some contacts, you have some messages, but the device is restarting. And whenever that restart happens, there is a data loss, right? So,
but sir, bug in even the bug B also, whenever the battery percentage is also waiting in the show incorrect value, also we lost the data. So,
yeah. So now, if you see the bug B, what is
mm,
happening in the bug B? The confusion is happening from the user perspective. So it's a usability issue, but bug A is a security breach, right? The data is getting lost. So if the user is getting confused, yeah, that's also an issue. Definitely, that's an issue. But you can have some of the applications from the Play Store. You can, it's a possible workaround is there. You can have some applications from the Play Store and you can see how much battery has been utilized if it is not showing you the correct thing. Right? That is one of the options. So there can be many workarounds for bug B, right? And it's a
mm,
battery percentage indicator, right? So it shows
mm,
incorrect value. But let's say it shows incorrect value, but if your mobile needs some charging, so in that case, what would happen is it will show some kind of signal to you, maybe some kind of red light or maybe some kind of highlighted thing. So you can come to know, yes, now my phone needs the charging, right? So that is bug B. Workarounds are there, but yes, it needs to be fixed. Then comes, so after bug A, the second bug would be bug D, which is the device is taking an unusually long time to unlock using Face ID, affecting the user experience. So this is a non-functional, this is a performance issue, right? It takes long time, 15 seconds. And then also you are not guaranteed whether that would be resolved or not, right? Then comes your bug E, your Bluetooth connection occasionally drops, requiring the user to reconnect manually. You never know how it is dropping, right? So again, you have to connect. Again, you have to connect. Imagine you are in a meeting, you are speaking something. Let's say you are talking to me, or you are, I'm talking to you, and all of a sudden the Bluetooth device
suddenly
battery,
stop.
yeah, the connection. Sorry, not the battery. The connection is dropping, right? So I need to reconnect, and then you will be audible. So it impacts. Then comes your bug B and your bug C, right?
Bug. Mine first should be the bug.
A.
Hello.
Yes.
A, A after that B, and after that E.
First will be bug A, then
Huh?
D, then E,
E. Then
B,
C.
and then C, right? And
C.
see, this
C
is,
is the one.
yeah, this is one of the things that we have discussed based on the tester's point of view. So what you will do is you will have a defect writing meeting in the agile. Over there, everyone will be connecting. You will have product managers, you will have project managers, you will have QA team, you will have dev team, you will have these technical scrum masters, technical as well as non-technical. So technical, all these people, QA, dev, non-technical, even scrum master would be there. So you can have this kind of a brainstorming thing with them, and then you can come to know which are the defects that needs the fixes. And based on the developers availability, based on the time taken, you will also see how much time has been left in release. It should not happen that tomorrow you have to release and you take all these bugs into the fixing, because fixing these defects would need testing as well, would need deployment as well. You need to do deployment, you need to test them. So everything you need to consider end to end here, right?
Okay. Hmm.
Right. So can you tell me one of the important defect that you have found so far?
Important defect.
Yes, important bug in your career which you have found so far.
Um, yes, there is a lot of, but one thing is, as I started when there is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
uh, data, sometimes uh, they crashes. So I could not handle it properly.
Hmm.
So
What kind of data crashes?
means um it could not sorry sir.
So let's say even if you're unable to recall during this type of
Huh.
question in an interview, you have to come up with some defect. Maybe some crashes you can tell, maybe some security issues you can tell,
Picture it. Oh,
right? So you have to
yes.
showcase what ROI you gave in that project being a QA person.
What sir?
What was the ROI that was given to you? So maybe some defect that you had found, which was very important from the business point of view. Let's say
Hmm.
you are working on one particular product in a product-based company, and
Hmm.
that particular product is valid only for, let's say, 21 days as a trial period, and after
Hmm.
that, someone needs to purchase that product,
Hmm.
and then only that product would be available for that particular extended period. But 21 days stands your trial period. So now, if you are testing that particular product and you found that
Hmm.
a customer can use this particular product beyond 21 days without purchasing the licenses, without paying for the licenses, then it's a critical defect,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Right, right.
So
Ah.
then what you can do is you will be creating a defect, high priority, high severity defect, and it needs to be fixed ASAP. Right. So
Okay,
this
means okay, means I want to say that means my product is for the particular 20 trial period is the 21 days. But in that days, the customer will purchase.
Sorry.
I'm not getting actually, sir, this point from the side of the customer.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll explain you once again. See, my voice is coming to you, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Sir, there is a background noise also.
Okay, okay. Just a second. Okay. Now is it audible?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you can tell about a product which is having a trial period of, let's say, 21 days.
Hmm. Right.
21 days product trial period is that. After 21 days, one needs to purchase the license for that product, right? So
Right. Huh.
you can catch the defect that this product was can be used beyond 21 days without purchasing the license as well, right? So that's how you can tell about these kind of defects which are connecting with the business, which are connecting with the loss as well.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, is this clear?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay then, Mayura, thank you so much for connecting with us today, and wish you all the best for your career.